beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl Serene. I am back with another video for you guys. So if you're new over here, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't lose my page. Over here I talk about God, mental health, fitness, and diet. Right now my videos are more about God and mental health. I reveal some testimonies God has given me and things like that, and revelations and things like that, mostly for right now. But as soon as possible, I will be doing more fitness content, okay? So if you're interested in any of that, once again, like this video and subscribe for me. But today I'm going to be talking about Blueface and Chrisean, okay? So I actually did a reaction to Chrisean's performance of her song Yahweh. If you just want to scroll down a little bit, it's on my page. And so I'm praying for Chrisean, I'm rooting for her, and I'm not letting her get back into all those shenanigans that were happening when she was with Blue, when he was, out, because right now he's in jail, okay? So we're gonna discuss a few things in this video. So if you know anything about spiritual warfare, yes, we're just gonna get into it, okay? You know what's been going on with Chrisean for years now. I really didn't know much about the spiritual realm and warfare and the stuff that I was going through until last year when God revealed, a lot of stuff to me that was like mind-blowing, and a lot of things from my past started making sense. So I have a video saying how you know your ex or your boyfriend, or it could be applied to a girlfriend, whoever you're with, is an energy vampire, and some male rappers that are warlocks. So I completely forgot about Blueface because he's not really like a main rapper right now. He hasn't been relevant for a while, but he's definitely a warlock and an energy vampire as well, okay? So yes, so Chrisean, she is very special. I consider her a chosen one just based off everything I know about her. She had a really traumatic childhood. She just attracts attention and money. You can tell she really fears God when it comes down to it. So if you have discernment, you can tell, who is a chosen one or not, or if you're a chosen one yourself. Those are usually the marks of being a chosen one, okay? We attract abundance, we attract attention. Some of us have fame and things like that. And most commonly, we have a traumatic childhood. So yes, because that is just part of like basically having your spiritual awakening and coming to God. It's like a come to Jesus moment, okay? When you really start healing and you realize a lot of things. Now, some chosen ones may go into New Age, and they often come out of it when they discover that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, okay? Some do discover that from the beginning, but that's not really what this video is about, okay? So just wanted to really briefly discuss what is going on with Chrisean. So Blueface has done some type of voodoo on her, allegedly. This whole video is alleged. This is just my spiritual opinion. But let me tell you something, okay? I am never wrong. I'm just gonna tell you that now. And so I'm gonna give you some examples from my own experiences and just show you what is going on with Chrisean and Blueface if you don't know. So I do strongly believe, allegedly, that Blueface has done some type of witchcraft on her. Now, it might not be voodoo, it might be hoodoo, I don't know, love spells, any type of witchcraft. I don't know specifically which one because I don't partake in that, in that foolishness. I'm a child of God, so yeah. He has definitely put roots on Chrisean. He's done something to her, and a lot of women and people in general just lack spiritual knowledge. So a lot of times when people say, I will really say every single time that people have thought a woman was stigmatized or she was just crazy and she was acting crazy about some guy. Some women might have even gotten diagnosed with BPD and stuff like that. That's a whole other topic, okay? BPD and autism and all that type of stuff is, baby, there are layers. Okay, so that's a whole other video that I will be making very soon, if not next week. Okay, but yes, so a lot of every time that happens, people don't understand that that's actually because the man has done witchcraft on the woman. Now, it could also be a case where the woman did the witchcraft on the man. Like, whoever the witchcraft was done on will be the one acting crazy, right? So that's why, and just my discernment on the situation, I definitely feel like Blueface did it to Chrisean, because he had that girl writing with her blood on the walls, on his walls or something, like a long time ago. She'll pretty much risk her life for him, like do anything for him, and people think it's just love or she's just crazy. It's not just anything. Like, nothing is just anything if you really understand our existence and the spiritual realm. So why she's acting so crazy and she makes so many bad decisions with this guy is because there is simply some type of witchcraft or a cord that he has connected to Chrisean, and he's feeding off her energy and off her light and off her ability to attract money and success. And a lot of men do this to women in general, even if the woman is not a chosen one, because women are we simply carry that energy of life within us because of our wombs. Women are literally the portal into earth. We have like a innate spiritual gift, so to say. So yes, so he did this with Jaden even before Chrisean, right? And he was just always taking advantage of women. But if you notice, when he got with Chrisean is when he really hit the jackpot. And that's because Chrisean is a chosen one. So chosen ones are like the most elite energy and light like you can get here on earth, okay? Because chosen ones are really earth angels, okay? So yes, but I can make a more detailed video about that. But so yes, so a lot of people, all I can say is, if you believe in God and you believe in Jesus Christ, just pray for her. You know, don't judge the situation, just pray for her, because she really needs people, real Christians, okay, to stand in the gap for her right now and to intercede for her in prayer. God knows best, okay, and he knows things that we don't know. So yes, so all I'm gonna say is, if you are tapped in spiritually and you have discernment, you can see things for what they are. You should be able to see what is going on with Chrisean and Blueface and other couples like them. Because, for example, recently DDG tried to do the same thing with Hallie, but she cut it off. She chose herself ultimately and separated herself. Chrisean had did that as well, but I feel like he still has some type of roots or something on her, and that's why she keeps coming back to this situation, okay? So I don't know if she's ever fasted, because you need to fast in order, if you're going through this yourself and you feel like you just cannot get this guy out of your head, no matter how abusive he is, even if you know he's not your husband, you feel like you keep coming back to him, or you're stuck with him, or he has you acting crazy, like, you know, things like that. You just need to fast. A 3-day fast. It's called the Esther fast from the Bible. You can read it in Esther chapter 4. It's a 3-day fast with no food, no water, okay? Fasting is the main way to break like any cords, any bondage you're under, any spiritual, you know, bondage, anything like that, that is keeping you stuck or keeping you in a abusive relationship. So yes, and not just, you know, relationship, anything. You just need to fast and pray, okay? So I feel like, for some reason, I feel like Chrisean hasn't done that yet, and that is why this is still happening to her. She also has not stopped drinking. I don't know if she stopped smoking, but she needs to stop both, okay? And speaking from my experience, when I kept drinking and smoking, it kept giving people access to me, basically, to keep attacking me spiritually and for it to keep working, because I kept coming into agreement by getting drunk and smoking and stuff like that. So you have to come out of agreement with all that stuff. Be sober, be vigilant, honey. This is also in the Bible. I'll try to put up the chapter. Be sober, be vigilant, because the devil walks around like a roaring lion, seeking whom to devour. I'm pretty sure that's the verse, okay? Almost verbatim, okay? Period. Y'all know I'm in my Bible, okay? Don't play with me. So yes, that's why I'm delivered now, and I'm telling you guys things like this now, because back then, honey, they had me in bondage, I'm telling you. And you know, I had an ex just like Blueface. They want you to look crazy and obsessed with them, like you're the problem, or you have something wrong with you, or you're stigmatized or something. It's none of that, okay? It's really, they're doing witchcraft on you is what it is, okay? So Chrisean, if you're seeing this video, you need to fast, girl, for real. Fast and pray. Fast from social media, from food and water, and from any substances or alcohol. So yes, yeah, so I just wanted to make this video because it just really bothers me when I watch how harshly people judge her, especially people that don't know about spiritual things, and even some people who do still judge her harshly. And it's just really weird to me. Like, usually everyone is, you know, they understand narcissistic abuse until it comes to Chrisean for some reason. I guess because she's not a perfect victim. So I don't know, but I see you, girl. I love you, and I'm rooting for you, and I'm going to be praying for you. So yeah. But you know, she has free will. God has done a lot for her. He's given her provision. He's put Blueface in jail, so they're physically separated. So now it's up to her to take the rest of the steps and do what she has to do, or she's gonna have to keep learning the hard way. So yeah, I got tired of learning the hard way. I got tired of being in bondage, even though I didn't technically know I was. I just got tired of you know, my ex treating me like I wasn't worth the world, you know, like treating me like I just wasn't, how do I explain it? You know, just treating me badly, like treating me with a lack of respect, treating me with contempt and things like that. And that's also another sign to know that someone is doing witchcraft on you, is they will literally show you that, like, they hate you, like they don't like you, but they won't let you go, you know? And in turn, you will not really like them either, but you won't be able to leave them alone. Because Chrisean said things like, you know, like you can tell she's tired of it. She doesn't even want to be with him for real, but she just can't let go. Why is that?
You need to think into the future. Once I get out of here, it's over. The future, what do you mean?
What do you mean? So if I work, we done with, we not together. So if I stay in the house, we could be together forever. That's what you saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, why you just...
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying if you want to do your own thing, do your own thing.
I don't want to do my own thing. I just start working.
I'm not giving you an ultimatum. That's not what I'm doing at all.
Okay. So what do you mean, do my own thing?
That's because there are spiritual cords that she needs to cut. Seriously. Not soul ties or stuff like that. But she just needs to fast, okay? And it should break it. So yeah. I just wanted to share this if anyone is going through a similar situation, and also to shine light on Chrisean's situation. That's why you don't judge, you know, you don't judge situations that you're not in, because you don't really understand the full picture. Only God really knows, and some of us who have spiritual discernment, okay? So yes, you guys, so keep yourselves safe, pray every day, prioritize your self-care and self-love, and know that God loves you as well. And if no one has told you I love you and I'm here for you, just drop anything you need in the comments, or join me on my Patreon at Serene Wins Fitness. And yeah, and remember that God loves you guys once again, and I'll see you on my next video, okay? Bye.